Hey guys, we're going to talk about synchronicities and how to make them appear for you. Because there might be some confusion on how to check certain things, make sure you're moving in the right direction, because it feels wrong sometimes. Sometimes you're like, am I tripping? Am I tripping right now? What the fuck is going on? And to make sure you're staying on track, so I was having a moment where I was like, am I tripping? Am I losing my fucking shit right now? Am I losing my mind? And they're like, no, you're not losing your mind. And I'm like, okay, well, if X is true, if blank is true, show me this red hat in the next 5 minutes. And there are some things that will be testing your faith or testing your faith in your abilities or something. Okay, so for the next 5 minutes I went on the hunt for where I thought I was gonna find this and if I was gonna see it in the next 5 minutes or not. And I didn't see a red hat immediately. I saw the DraftKings crown, which is almost a red hat. I saw a red hoodie over somebody's head, which is almost a red hat. And then I heard in my head, keep scrolling. Scroll faster. Scroll faster, because it was encroaching on my 5 minute mark. And still no red hat. But I was like, okay, I feel like I'm going to see the red hat, because I got 2 signs that were like really close to the red hat, but not the red hat. And then sure enough, 2 more scrolls, I see the red hat that I was envisioning or had it set as my confirmation, okay? And then they're like, okay, well, you're also going to eat ice cream for dinner. And I was like, okay, all right, I'm going to eat ice cream for dinner? Sure, whatever. I was like, I don't even have any ice cream. They're like, well, you're going to go get some. You're going to go get some right now. And you're going to go get your microgreens and you're going to get your ice cream. I was like, okay. See, some of these things are, they don't make sense, or they don't feel logical sometimes. So I was like, all right, I'll go get my ice cream, and then I'm gonna go get my microgreens, blah, blah, fucking blah, here we go. Because, I'm also breaking programming from when you were a child. Food conditioning's a big one, so if that's something you're working on too, like, especially during these very heightened energetic spikes, you might be just drawn to eating sugar or carbohydrates, and that's okay, because sometimes your body just wants a little bit of sugar and then to cruise, and that's okay. You have to make sure you're making those things okay in your mind, acceptable in your own mind, and not really worrying about blocking off outside perspectives of what's right and wrong. Like, okay, I was told my whole childhood eating ice cream for dinner is bad, but today we're breaking through the programming that caused a bunch of problems with my relationship with food or my body or whatever, and now we gotta let that stuff go. It's not bad. It's what's gonna happen today, all right? So if you're feeling judgmental over some things, you're like, hold up, that doesn't seem right. Sometimes you just gotta do it. Sometimes you just gotta do it, because even if it doesn't make sense, it's important to your healing. It's important to healing those pathways in your mind that are telling you this is the wrong thing to do or you're fucking up. And putting an end to those things that are telling you what's wrong and what's right for you. When you were told a certain thing, you were told to go in this direction. And then I get to Whole Foods, and as I'm leaving Whole Foods, who's there? But some old man walks right in the way, wearing a red hat, to get into Whole Foods as I'm leaving Whole Foods. My last checkpoint. So that's that's how you create your own. And if I didn't listen to if I didn't listen to the guidance that I was going to eat ice cream for dinner, and I'm supposed to eat ice cream for dinner, and you saw the red hat, I wouldn't have gotten that physical confirmation of the red hat out in the wild also. So, and then as I was driving home, there was like some, I don't know if there was like a banner inside of a bank, and it said, "Appreciate you." So I don't know, I guess I'll take that as my higher self being like, "Oh, good job, you listened, well done." So if some things just seem nonsensical to you, or if you're just like tripping out sometimes, like, is this, what's going on? Is this real? Like, because sometimes I have those moments too, man, because like people get stuck in their with their barriers and their breakthroughs with their manifestations, and like that's how you stay on track. You you gotta listen to your own direction. You gotta listen to your own direction. You have to make your own direction in order for yourself to become unblocked, to break through some of these barriers in your own mind. Sometimes you need to do certain things that feel like they're nonsensical, to make sure you're actually going in the right direction. And yeah, and also I was definitely told to tell you guys to stop freaking out over, oh, if you don't feel so hungry, like, it's okay to go a day or two without food. We are foraging people. Like, that's what we were created as. The amount of food that's shoved in our face at all times is absolutely insane. And your body needs some breaks in digestion, and sometimes you just need a little bit of sugar to keep your blood sugar up, and that's pretty much it. Like, get your sip of juice. I don't know, man, but sometimes it's okay to not do what you were told to do. Maybe that's what I'm supposed to say to you right now. It's okay. Yeah, it's okay. The tower. It might be devastating to somebody else, or this is what's going to fracture the foundation of the old things that we don't like existing as or existing in. And it's going to solidify your internal power, your internal compass, to a point where you're going to be like, yeah, I know that was right. I know that was the right thing to do for me, regardless of whatever anyone else wants to say. Yeah, I feel like you guys are staying on task, and listening to yourself is going to be important in dictating how you want things to appear in your life, how things are going to go from now on. You're the shot caller. You're the shot caller. You know, it's time to work on your own thoughts and make sure we're getting out of our head and not doing the same things, manifesting the same things over and over again. Like, oh my God, if I eat ice cream for dinner, I'm so fat. I'm gonna be so fat. It's like, okay, well, if you tell yourself that, then that's what's gonna happen. Can you eat it every fucking day? Like, I'm sure you could. And I'm sure you could deprogram yourself from actually being fat if you eat junk food or something. Like, that's definitely something I've been working on. And also then having to come back in balance and being like, okay, it's time to eat our vegetables. It's time to eat our vegetables. And stop the self-defeatist attitude towards guarding our things from things we want or things we desire. Yeah. All right. That's all I have to say to you guys today. Have a good one. Go eat your ice cream for dinner. Peace.